I want to address this. Hold on. Ksoo Daddy. Shout out to Sean Cotton, man. Say cheese, man. Dallas in the building, man. No, listen. The nigga Ksoo Daddy say, I didn't snitch. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no get away. I say, what? This nigga say, I didn't snitch. It make perfect sense. They set the nigga up for failure from the gate. He was already burnt from the gate. From the moment they called this nigga, he was cooked from the gate. Because they didn't tell him what was going on. So he went and picked them niggas up under the guise that it was just a regular situation. He didn't find out that they had just committed a murder until they was on the goddamn freeway. This nigga said, so look, with that being said, I go, well, is he a rat? Did he rat? Of course the streets gonna say he rat. Let me tell you this, gonna tell you how stupid the streets is. He got put, and I believe his story. I'm gonna tell you why I believe his story. He got put in a situation that he had no knowledge of. They involved him in some shit that he had no goddamn knowledge of. So then he gets jammed up and now he's looking at life in prison. When y'all involved him in some shit that didn't involve him, he did not involve himself on purpose. I believe it because the nigga driving a bright orange Challenger or Charger, one of them. Bright orange, like he say. Driving a bright orange goddamn Challenger, is registered to him. His cell phone ping in the area. You understand what I'm saying? He's a real certified street dude. He been doing this street shit before Ksoo and them came along. Real deal OG, like real deal in the street. I would think he's smarter than that. He know better than to go pick these niggas up from committing a crime in his own vehicle. And it's loud orange. I know he knows better than that. So he couldn't have had knowledge of what had happened prior to picking these ignorant ass niggas up. All he know is his son call him and say, hey, I need you to go pick up such and such. He say, he get there. It take them like 10, 15 minutes to come out the house. Now y'all done broke in this goddamn woman's house and changed clothes. Okay? Call the ride. Your ride is there. Why in the hell did it take you an extra 10, 15 goddamn minutes to come out the house if your ride outside? You should already have your clothes already checked. Like, what is you doing? He on the woman doorbell ring camera, all kind of shit. Listen to this. So my point is, I agree. I don't feel like what he did was snitching because they involved him in some shit that he had no knowledge. They didn't give him no choice. Like if they'd have told him on the phone, hey, I need you to go pick up such and such because they just got into some shit. He could have handled it differently. Took a different car, maybe sent somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to this shit. They gave me, it was a no-win situation from the jump. So this was on these young niggas, these dumbass niggas. Listen to this shit. Shout out to Sean Cotton, goddamn say cheese, Dallas in the building.
2020. Now mind you, I'm in my car. An orange Challenger, loud orange as fuck. They get in, we pull off. They don't get in and tell me, hit it. We get off, we get on Arlington Expressway, and they go to telling me what happened. So I'm like, I'm thinking they're a little chick house, and they, parents done came home, they high, and they gotta, get out. So they get in the car. They ain't come out the house running. They walk regular, get in the car. Now mind you, I'm in my car. An orange Challenger, loud orange as fuck. They get in, we pull off. They don't get in and tell me, hit it. We get off, we get on. Butter, Dominique, with him. But they got on pajamas.
Hold on, Chad. I'm trying to get to a specific point. We're going to get it together. I'm doing this shit on my phone. Hold on, Chad.
In the distance, but it did circle over that way real low. It was low enough for me to see the guy in the hell. Anyway, I don't think it's no urgent because he didn't call like, hey, ooh, I need to go 99999. So I ain't thinking nothing of it. I take the little chick all the way across town. Then I go back to pick up Scotty. When I get in the neighborhood, I see one police car. I pull to the location. I pull up in the yard, park in the yard. I call Scott. I say, where you at? Boy, I'm out here. He like, I'm coming. He like, I'm coming. Then one time I see the helicopter. It was like in a distance, but it did circle over that way real low. It was low enough for me to see the guy in the helicopter. Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, nah, they ain't gonna call me for no bullshit anyway, So I wait about 10, 15 minutes in the yard, and they finally come out. When Scotty come out, Butter, Dominique, with him, but they got on pajamas. So I'm like, I'm thinking they're a little chick house, and they, parents done came home, they high, and they gotta, get out. So they get in the car. They ain't come out the house running. They walk regular, get in the car. Now, mind you, I'm in my car. An orange Challenger, loud orange as fuck. They get in, we pull off. They don't get in and tell me, hit it. We get off, we get on Arlington Expressway, and they go to telling me what happened. Tell me that they got this, they had the old white lady in the house, made her lay down, lay on the couch, all kind of shit. I'm like, oh my fucking God. They tell me about, well, Scotty tell me about what happened. And now I'm like, fuck. In my mind, I'm like, I need to get these motherfuckers out my car. But I'm not thinking like a really regular citizen pull over, put their ass out or nothing like that because of who called me. Crazy K called me. You know what I'm saying? I'm do whatever for him. He called me to go get him. I'm going to get him. So I go across town to Grand Park and I switch cars because now I do know what's going on. I don't know what's going on before.
Now, you notice he say he switched goddamn cars. He switched goddamn cars. He can't be lying because the police tracked his goddamn cell phone. He gonna tell you they tracked his goddamn phone from the house to everywhere he went after that. They put him in a no-win situation from the jump. And that wasn't fair to him. And so many niggas do that shit to people and it's unfair.
I pick them up, but now I do know what's going on. I switch cars and I take them way out to my house. Take them out to my house. They change clothes. They give me the clothes. And I leave. And that's my dealing with them for that day. That's my dealing for them. And people may think because I done that, I was in it. But that ain't true because not to me. Because give me the opportunity to say, I want to be a part of this. I don't want to be a part of this. Yeah. And I can't sit here and tell you that I wouldn't have son of Uber. I wouldn't have fucking son of somebody to go get them besides me. My car on these doorbell rings. My phone ping in this lady driveway. My phone ping in this area. All this. So how am I gonna say that wasn't me? I wasn't there. How am I gonna do that? With this new technology, this phone, after they find out, they follow my phone everywhere I went. Once they go back in it, they gonna check that phone data. So what I'm gonna say.
Now, Ksoo in jail making statements about his daddy since these interview clips coming out, saying we need to do a DNA test because this nigga ain't my dad. This fuck nigga ain't my daddy or something like that. That's what Ksoo's saying because he's upset that his daddy took the stand and told on him. But they put his daddy in a no-win situation. And that's the problem with a lot of these young black men or black men in general when it comes to shit like this. They don't want to take accountability for their actions. The man was screwed over from the moment they called him. And didn't, because they didn't tell him what was going on. They was not honest with him from the jump. Sloppy. Panicking in a situation. Don't know what to do because it's some shit that they don't need to be doing. Because they don't think far enough ahead. This shit, you gonna get caught. You cannot beat the police. And I know some of these young niggas don't care. But you cannot beat the police. You do not think far enough ahead. What if this happened? What we gonna do? What if that happened? What we gonna do? These niggas didn't have no type of plan set up. Shooting out in broad daylight, killing niggas, the goddamn police in the parking lot, so they own them immediately. They wrecked the goddamn car, they run, now these niggas is in the house and did this, and now they need somebody to come and pick them up, and they don't know what to do, so who the goddamn, they call this nigga, and this nigga call his daddy. Don't nobody tell his daddy what's going on. Doing from the goddamn jump.
Oh, there was 100 charges out there, but there ain't 100 charges registered to Abdul Robinson. Ain't 100 phones registered to Abdul Robinson that's pinged in this lady yard. I'm pinged in this fucking lady driveway. They got doorbell rings on this goddamn my tag. All kind of stuff. So how I'm gonna say what I'm supposed to say once Butter tell them that was me that came and picked them up. I never see Ksoo that day. I never see him that day. But the girl who went and picked him up, she testified. Ain't nobody talk about her. She testified that she went and picked him up. People acting like they didn't see. They took that same live with the same outfit. People act like they ain't seen none of this. They just act like I put this man in jail. I seen that it wasn't a way for him, me, or nobody to get out. So I got to play chess in this game here and get myself out of this to be in a position to help him later down the line. Because I still help him in whatever he need to be helped in. But I got to get in position. I can't do nothing. They know this, you know. Butter get caught that day, the same day. When they're in there fighting with the lady kicked Butter in the nuts. And she see
No, wait a minute, chat. Please, chat. Y'all have to really listen to this shit that this nigga is about to say that these niggas did. These are the dumbest niggas in the history of dumbest niggas. They was caught from the jump. No, listen to what he is about to say that these niggas did.
Because I still help him in whatever he need to be helped in. But I got to get in position. I can't do nothing. They know this, you know. Butter get caught that day, the same day. When they're in there fighting with the lady kicked Butter in the nuts. And she see 1993 tattoo on Butter arm. So you know when you go to jail, they gonna take pictures of all your tattoos. So they put together everybody who's supposed to have a tattoo. She picked Butter out. She can't pick Scotty out though. But when the case come around and the trial come around, Scotty DNA, they done pissed in this lady house. They done used the bathroom in this lady house. They done drunk water in this lady house. God. they done fucking butter Scotty DNA all over the fucking front of this lady clothes. Now Butter telling them that I came and picked him and Scotty up. That's collaborating all this evidence. But everybody is missing all this. It's just that somebody snitched. Somebody this here. I snitched. I told, but Butter collaborated all this evidence. I got me and Ksoo got arrested the same day. I don't feel like I snitched. I told. It's a goddamn difference. You know?
And there it is right there. He say, God damn it, I feel like I didn't snitch. I told. And when I listened to this man's story, I said, God damn it, he got a point. Now see, this is the thing, and this is the code of the streets. By the code of the streets, the three guys that was involved, they wasn't supposed to say nothing. That's Ksoo, ATK Scotty, and ATK Butter. But ATK Butter is a bitch, so he ratted. He took the stand and he testified. That's why I moved dark when it's time to slide. Don't even have to sell it on me with an alibi. If they say they got snitched, then I know they lying, nigga. Ain't no dead man testifying. So Butter got them told first. That's how the daddy got in it. That nigga ratted. Now them three supposed to hold it down because they was involved. I don't feel like the daddy hold that same obligation because he was pulled into something that he didn't know nothing about and he wasn't given a choice. But by the rule of the streets, because he is of the streets and he understands the rule of the streets, he was supposed to just shut up and take that and go to jail for the rest of his life. And because he didn't do that, he will now and forever be known as a rat. Because that's the rules of the streets and that shit is stupid and I don't understand it, and that's why I don't play in the streets, because the rule of the streets don't make no sense. It doesn't have no logic. If it's 4 people in the car, y'all get pulled over, don't nobody claim the shit in the car, everybody get charged with it. You know it ain't yours, but you can't say that, because if you do, you a rat. So you just gotta eat the goddamn charge with everybody else, knowing that you ain't had none of this shit that they found. Now, granted, it's a state-by-state thing, because I know for sure in Texas, possession is 9/10 of the law. And if they find the shit in the car, then it belong to the driver. So, in a Texas way, nigga get in your car, he riding dirty, he don't tell you. Y'all get pulled over, he take whatever he got and throw it under your seat. They search the car, they find that, they putting it on you automatically because it's your car. By the rules of the street, you supposed to eat that. Because if you say, no, that ain't mine, that's his. You ain't even got to say that's his, just say, no, it ain't mine, that's rat. What? And that's why I don't deal in the streets and I don't deal with anyone that is in the streets, because I do not have time for the bullshit politics, and they move the goalposts upon who they like. They move the goalposts depending on who they like. And I feel like Ksoo Daddy didn't goddamn rat. He did the best thing for him. I don't care what nobody say. I mean, I'm just saying. You put me in a situation. If I'd have known that you had drugs in the trunk, I would not have gotten the car. You know, I didn't know that you was in between pickups, you know. I just needed a ride. I was trying to go get some ass. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't not know that you had it going down like this. I promise I would have took the bus. Yeah, no, it's not that important to me to get a ride. No, swear to God, dead mama, real life situation when I was in high school. We talking like 01. Yeah. 2001. God damn. So basically at the time, Hondas being stolen was a big thing. This was way before the Kia boys. I don't even think Kias existed then at this point. The Hondas, like the 90s Hondas, like the 95, the 96, 97s, 98, shit like that. It was easy to steer, break down the steering column. So in North Dallas, it was a real big thing. It was just like an explosion of Hondas getting stolen and shit. I think that year Honda became either the most stolen car. It was either in the city of Dallas or the U.S. I can't remember. Don't quote me. But either way, I'm standing at the bus stop. Swear for Jesus, it was this white boy that used to be around us. He was one of them ghetto white boys, you know what I'm saying, talking hood and shit like that. And he whipped up on me. I'm standing at the bus stop. It's a city bus stop, but this is where all the school kids go to after school. It's the bus stop, goddamn it. He whip up on me. Shit, nigga, you wanna ride to the crib, fool? I don't think he said nigga. I can't remember what he said, but anyway. Man, I look at that goddamn steering column. That some bitch had that bandana tied around that shit. Nah, I'm cool, player. You go ahead. I swear for Jesus, like on some 3 strike shit. Hell yeah, nigga, I just goddamn. And then they got to the point where they started getting the key. I don't know how they was doing that. I don't know if people was leaving the spare keys in the car. They wouldn't have the whole shit. Like with the keypad, it'd just be a key. Like, nah, nigga, I'm straight, nigga. This one got a key. Nah, I'm cool. Nah. Man, oh my God, nigga. One day they had this apartment complex in North Dallas. It's not there no more. It was off of this street called Skillman, and is that Walnut? I'm not sure. Damn it, I can't remember. But anyway, goddamn apartment complex, and it was real long, and it was like separated into 2 parts, and it had a bridge in the middle and shit. And it was this apartment complex was huge, and it was a lot of hoes that stayed over there. So goddamn it, I'm in my mama car, goddamn it, I'm whipping and I'm dipping and I'm flexing on the bitches. You know, I got the radio real loud. You understand what I'm saying? Cruising through and shit, whipping. And so it had this dark skinned nigga. I cannot remember his name. If I seen him to this day, I would not know who the fuck he is. I don't remember his name. I don't remember what he looked like. None of that shit. But he was on that goddamn stealing cars shit real heavy. And so this day, we whipping through the goddamn parking lot, through the complex, stunting and shit. This nigga's in a stolen Honda. I'm in my mama car. I'm not saying we cruising together on no buddy shit, but he just happened to be one of the niggas that's moving through the parking lot. He whipping and dipping. You know, niggas used to pull through there flossing. It was just like a normal thing. Like when you turn a corner and spin the block, you make a run through there. You know what I'm saying? See what's happening. See who out here, goddamn it, where's the bitches. You know what I'm saying? So, we just doing that. I dip. The next day, niggas is telling me, old boy that got arrested and went to jail. Motherfucker police jumped out from everywhere. They had been watching and taking pictures and all kind of shit. I'm like, nigga, what? You is lying. Hey, yeah, nigga, they had all this. Nigga, they had pictures, all this. Nigga, shit, man, hey, they got his ass. Yeah, man, they got his ass. He been riding him up with stealing all these cars. They got his goddamn ass. Yeah, them jump out boys came through. That shit was crazy. That shit was goddamn crazy. I don't even know how I got on that. But anyway, my sleeping pill kicking in, chat. Greatly appreciate everybody for tuning in this morning. God